Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to start a new chapter, that is permutation and combination chapter 8 from your book ML Agarwal. लास्ट जो मैंने टॉपिक खत्म किया है वो स्ट्रेट लाइन के ऊपर था. अब स्ट्रेट लाइन के ऊपर टोटल 11 एक्सरसाइज के ईच एंड एवरी एक्सरसाइज का सोल्यूशन मैंने यूट्यूब में अपलोड किया है. If you want it, you can check it in the description box. The link will be there, or you can also search it in my website. The website link also in the description box. Okay, so now let's start exercise 8.1. अब 8.1 स्टार्ट करने से पहले आपको यहाँ पर एक चीज जानना होगा. What is this? It's factorial notation. Okay, factorial notation. Now, what is factorial? The continued product. Okay, I repeat, the continued product of first n natural numbers is called factorial or factorial n. Okay, I repeat, the continued product of first n natural number is called n factorial or factorial n, and it's denoted by like in this way, that is called n factorial, or you can write this in this way. Okay, this is the notation for factorial. Okay, n factorial or factorial n. So as here n factorial, this one you can write down in this way, n into n minus 1, then n minus 2, then n minus 3, then dot 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 dot, then here 3 2 1. Okay, in this, that is the value of n factorial. So for example, suppose you have 2 factorial. So 2 factorial means 2 into 1. आपको एक एक नंबर पीछे जाना होगा. फिर उसके बाद सपोज 3 फैक्टोरियल. सो 3 into 2 into 1. फिर 5 factorial. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, now let's start the exercise problems. So here the first one, some number 1 1. Find the values of 6 factorial. You can write this in this way, or you can also write it in this way, 6 factorial. So 6 factorial means 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so now you can easily multiply this one and you can find out the value of 6 factorial. So as here 6 into 5 is 30, 30 into 4 120, and then here 120 into 6, 3 into 2 6, so it becomes 720 as your answer. Now number 2, 4 factorial plus 3 factorial. So 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is the 4 factorial, and 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 factorial means 4 3 is a 12, 12 into 2 it's 24. Okay, and here 3 factorial means 6, so that will equal to 30. Now number 3, in number 3 you have 9 minus 6. Okay, 9 minus 6 factorial. So 9 minus 6 means 3 factorial. Now 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, that means 6. Clear? Now number 4. So here in number 4 you have 3 factorial into 5 factorial. So 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, and 5 factorial means here 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that one equal to 6, and that one here 5 4 is a 20, here 3 into 2 6. So 20 into 6 120. So that one equal to here 720 as your answer. Sorry, this one is the fifth one, not the fourth one. So here the fourth one, that is here 6 factorial minus 4 factorial. So as here 6 factorial means here you know that 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 and then 1, that is 6 factorial. Then 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so now find out the value of 6 factorial, that is 720, and here 4 factorial, value of 4 factorial it's 24. So 720 minus 24, that is here 696. Now next one, some number here 6. So in some number 6 here 88 factorial divided by 86 factorial. So as here 88 factorial, you can write down this one as 88, then 87, and after that directly write down 86 factorial. and here also 86 factorial. So this portion will be cancelled out. So now you have 88 into 87, that is here 7656 as your answer. Next, sum number 7. In sum number 7, you have here 12 factorial, then divided by 10 factorial, and then 2 factorial. So in the place of 12 factorial, you can write down 12 into 11 into here 10 factorial. Here also 10 factorial, and 2 factorial means 2 into 1. So 10 factorial cancel out. 2 cancel out is this one, 6. So that is equal to 66 as your answer. Okay, now next one, sum number 8. In sum number 8, 9 factorial minus 8 factorial divided by here 7 factorial. So 9 factorial. Now 9 means here you can write down 9 means here 9 into here 8 factorial, then minus 8 factorial. Okay, then divided by 7 factorial. So here 8 factorial common, then 9 minus 1, here 7 factorial. Okay, so as here 8 factorial, you can write down this one as 8 into 7 factorial, and here 9 minus 1, it's become 8. Here also 7 factorial, it's cancel out, that one equal to 64. Now the last one here, sum number 9. In 9 you have n plus 2. Okay, n plus 2 factorial by n plus 1 factorial. So as here n plus 2, अब n plus 2 into, अब इससे एक कम होगा, that means n plus 2 minus 1, so it becomes n plus 1 factorial. And here also n plus 1 factorial, so it's cancel out. So final answer n plus 2. Now next, sum number 2. Here evaluate n minus r factorial when n equal to here first one 6 and r equal to here 2. That is the first one. So as here n equal to 6, r equal to 2, that means here n minus r factorial equal to 6 minus 2 factorial. Okay, so 6 minus 2 factorial, that means here you can write down 4 factorial, and as here 4 factorial, so this one you can write down 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that means 24 your answer. And for the next one, number 2, here n equal to 9 and r equal to here 4. That means here n minus r factorial equal to 9 minus 4 factorial. That means here 5 factorial. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 5 4 20, here 3 into 2 6, that means 120 as your answer. Now next, sum number 3. Evaluate here n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Okay, so here the first one, number 1, when n equal to 6, r equal to 2. So n equal to 6 means 6 factorial, and r equal to 2, that means here 6 minus 2 factorial. So that means here 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. Here 6 minus 2 means 4 factorial. So it's cancel out, 30 as your answer. In number 2, n equal to 10, so that means here 10 factorial, and r equal to 4, that means 10 minus 4, so 6 factorial. Now 10 means here 10 into 9 into 8, then 7, then 6 factorial. And here also 6 factorial, it's cancel out. So now 10 into 9, that means here 90, and here 8 sevens are 56, so 5040. 5040 as your answer. Number 3, n equal to 12. So it means here 12 factorial, r equal to 3. So 12 minus 3, it's 9 factorial. Now 12 means 12 into 11, then here 10, and then 9 factorial. Here also 9 factorial, it's cancel out. So first multiply 12 into 11, it's 132, then into 10, so 1320 as your answer. Now the fourth one. Here in the fourth one, r equal to 2 only. Okay. So that means here n factorial, and then here n minus 2 factorial as r equal to 2. So n factorial means first n, then here n minus 1, then next here n minus 2 factorial, and here n minus 2 factorial. It's cancel out. So your answer n into n minus 1, or you can also write down n square minus n. N square minus n as your final answer. Now next, sum number 4. In sum number 4, evaluate n factorial divided by r factorial and then here n minus r factorial. So first one here, for the first one, n equal to 5, r equal to 2. That means here 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial, then 5 minus 2, 3 factorial. So 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, 2 means 2 into 1 and then 3 factorial. It's cancel out, 2 cancel out with this one, that one equal to here 10 as your answer. Okay, now number 2, it's very easy. So here n equal to 15, r equal to here 12. That means here 15 factorial, then 12 factorial, then 15 minus 12, it's 3 factorial. Okay, so 15, then here 14, then 13, and then 12 factorial. Here also 12 factorial, then 3 into 2 into 1. So 12 factorial cancel out. Here 3 5s are 15, 2 7s are 14. So that means here you have 5 into 7, 7 into 13. That one equal to 455. Okay, 455 as your answer. Now the third one here you have r equal to 3 only. So that means here n factorial, then here 3 factorial, and then n minus 3 factorial. So in the place of n factorial, n into n minus 1, n minus 2, and then n minus 3 factorial. Here 3 into 2 into 1, and then n minus 3 factorial. So it's cancel out. So here your answer, n into n minus 1, n minus 2 divided by 6. Now next one, sum number 5 1. Which of the following are true? Here the first one is 4 into 3 factorial. That one is equal to 4 factorial. So here in the LHS you have 4 into 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. So that one equal to here 24. And here in right hand side RHS 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That one equal to also 24. So it's true. Okay, now the next one, number 2 here 3 into 4 factorial and here 3 into 4 then factorial. So here in left hand side 3 into 4 factorial means 3 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 from the left hand side. So here 3 3s are 9 and 4 2s are 8. So that is equal to 72. And from right hand side here 3 into 12, that means 12 factorial. So 12 factorial means here you can write down 12 into 11 into 10. It's definitely dot 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 into 1. Definitely it's not equal to. Okay, the left hand side is not equal to with the right hand side, so it's false. Now the next one, number 3. In number 3 you have 3 factorial plus 4 factorial in the left hand side. So 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1 and 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That means here 6 and here 24, that one equal to here 30. And here you have 3 plus 4 factorial, that means 12 factorial, but 12 factorial is not equal to with 30. Okay, so that means again false. Next, number 4. Number 4 you have 4 minus 3 factorial. Okay, so that one equal to here 1 factorial, that means 1. And the next one here 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. 4 factorial means you know that 24, 3 factorial means 6, that one equal to 18. So it's not equal, that means false. Now number 5. Number 5 here 4 factorial into 3 factorial. 4 factorial means here 24, 3 factorial means 6. So that means here 24 into 6, it's 144. And next one here 4 into 3 factorial. That means here 12 factorial. 12 factorial is not equal to with 144. So again it's false. Now number 6, the last one here 4 factorial by 3 factorial. Okay, so 4 factorial means 4 into 3 factorial by 3 factorial. So that one equal to here 4. And here 4 by 3 whole factorial. Okay, so as here 4 by 3 whole factorial is not defined. Okay, 4 by 3 is not defined. So that means here it's false. Now sum number 6 1. Here in sum number 6 1, 3 into 6 into 9 into 12 into 15 into 18. Okay, convert it into factorials. So as here 3 means 3 into 1. In the place of 6, you can write down 3 into 2. In the place of 9, you can write down 3 into 3. In the place of 12, 3 into 4. In the place of 15, 3 into 5. In the place of 18, 3 into 6. Okay, so that means here if you common 3 3 3 3, so here how many 3 are there? Total 6. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 6, that means 3 to the power 6. Multiply 6 3, that means 3 to the power 6, and here in bracket you can write down 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. Okay, so now if you count it 6 into in the back side, 6 into 4 into 5 into 3 into 2 into 1, it becomes 6 factorial. So 3 to the power 6, 6 factorial is your answer. Now the next one, number 2. Here in number 2 you have 6 into 7 into 8 into 9 into 10, then 11, and the last one here 12. Okay, so here do one thing, you can write down in this way, then 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6, and here you can write down 5 factorial. Here also you can write down 5 factorial. Okay, so that means the upper one will be definitely 12 factorial, and this one will be here 5 factorial as your answer. Now sum number 7. That is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here sum number 7 1. N plus 1 factorial, that one equal to 20 into n minus 1 factorial. Okay, now you have to find out the value of n here. So as here in the left hand side you have n plus 1 factorial. So n plus 1, then again minus 1 means only n, and after that n minus 1 factorial. Here you have 20 into n minus 1 factorial. So it's cancel out. That means here n square plus n minus 20, that one equal to 0. So that means here n plus 5 and n minus 4 by middle term factorization method. So that means here n equal to minus 5 or n equal to plus 4. Okay. So as here n does not belongs to natural number, so as here n must be belongs to natural number, that means here n equal to 4, not the minus 5. Okay. Now here number 2. In number 2 you have 1 by 5 factorial, then 1 by 6 factorial equal to n by 6 factorial. So here n equal to, you can write down 6 factorial multiply with this one. So 6 factorial by 5 factorial plus here 6 factorial by 6 factorial, that is equal to here 1. 6 factorial means 6 into 5 factorial, then 5 factorial, it's cancel out, plus 1. That means here 6 plus 1, that equal to 7. It's very easy. Okay. Now number 3. In number 3 here 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial, that one equal to n by 8 factorial. Okay, as same as the previous one. So n equal to here 8 factorial by 6 factorial, then here 8 factorial by 7 factorial. So that one equal to here 8 into 7 and here only 8. Okay, so that means here 56 plus 8, it's 64. Next, number 4. In number 4, n factorial by n minus 2 factorial, that one equal to 110. So n factorial means you can write down n into n minus 1 and then n minus 2 factorial divided by here n minus 2 factorial, that one 110. It's cancel out. So here you can write down n square minus n minus 110, that one equal to here 0. Then by middle term factorization method, n plus 11, and then here, sorry, it's n minus 11, not the plus, n minus 11, and then here n plus 10, that one equal to 0. So here n equal to 11 because n definitely belongs to natural number. Now here the next one, number 5. In number 5 you have n factorial divided by 2 into n minus 2 factorial, and the next one here n factorial divided by 4 into n minus 4 factorial. Okay, and here the ratio of this one, the ratio of this one equal to 1 is to 6. That means here you can write down, if n factorial cancel out, so here you can write down 1 by 2 into n minus 2 factorial, it's divided by 1 minus 2 in 4, 4 into n minus 4 factorial, that one equal to 1 by 6. You can also write down 4 into n minus 4 factorial, that one equal to 2 into n minus 2 factorial, so that one equal to here 2, here 1 by 6. So now here you can write down 2 into n minus 4 factorial. Now in the place of n minus 2, you can write down here n minus 2, after that n minus 3, after that here n minus 4 factorial, that one 1 by 6. So it's cancel out. So cross multiply n minus 2 into n minus 3, that one equal to here 12. Okay, so that means here n square minus 5n, here plus 6 minus 12, that one equal to here 0. So that imply you can write down n square minus 5n minus 6, that one equal to 0. Now here by middle term factorization method, you can write down this one as minus 6n, then here plus n minus 6, that one equal to 0. If you common n, so n minus 6, here 1 common, so again n minus 6, that one equal to 0. So that means here n minus 6 into n plus 1, that one equal to 0. So here n equal to 6 as your answer.